Hello, everyone. Welcome to Civilization 7. This is Clefairy, and today we're going to be playing with Lafayette. I've been wanting to, even though he's since been nerfed, I've been really wanting to play a game as Lafayette, and turning down. I was hoping to adjust the volume a little bit for myself so I can hear myself a little bit. I wanted to play as Lafayette. I wanted to test out start a game where we combine Lafayette with Rome to have the +2 combat strength for every tradition slot into your government, and then just mess with all the other abilities later on. So we're going to be starting out militaristically and probably pivot to somewhere in between culture and economic, moving into the later ages. He might continue to be a bit militaristic, but ultimately I just want to have fun in the first round. And to kind of complement this, we're going to start with one extra social policy slot, just so we can really take advantage of those tradition slots as early as possible. The second mementos, I just chose one arbitrarily to gain science and culture equal to 4% of the gold income, just because nothing else really seemed to fit, and I already like playing a lot with gold. So as I already said, we're going to be playing with Rome, and the reason why I want to do that is I really want to pair Lafayette's ability with the Legion. I also, when you combine these two, I'm going to be investing a lot more in getting the Legatus promoted, so that instead of having any building settlers, I can just use Legatus and during my conquest also settle that way. And then through here, I'm going to get a bunch of natural culture and gold. So I'm going to be definitely thinking about optimal placement of these buildings. We're going to be playing Antiquity, and everything else we're going to keep pretty standard. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so right now we ended up settling near this juicy navigable river, and there's a desert tile here, so this gives me a little bit of a potential use for pyramids. This would also then become a very juicy tile for the library and the barracks, but we're gonna end up settling in place. I haven't quite figured out the optimal way to handle settling or exploring, and I don't really need to think about it. Starting out with a scout as usual, because then we can get early mapping out of the area surrounding us, and I will be let's see, so normally I like to kick off animal husbandry and just get the saw pit and the brickyard up early, and I imagine I still want to do this, but just double checking before. Yeah, because then I can, early on, I can get a lot of these tiles, although I'd be worried about my growth. So we're going to obviously be grabbing the resources, and then, and with that, that makes the saw pit quite useful. So we're going to be getting animal husbandry first. And as mentioned, we're going to be trying to snag these resources here first. Let's grab down here and then work our way around. So let's go with the celebration, because that's going to get us to the getting additional slots sooner. Actually, one thing I should have looked at is, where do we get the Legion? Because we don't have access to the Legion. We don't. So what we want to do is research these, and get here. We want to get here ASAP. And then maybe we push for this, and then we push for the pyramids. And then I also need to consider where I want to place this unique district, so they get culture buildings and wonder adjacency. and then culture and more. So I think this is going to be an age where we really think about where we're going to be building our wonders. So if we do this wonder here to build this, I'm considering, funny enough, as I consider the effectiveness of having all these woodcutters, I might be putting all of my eggs in this basket over here. But over the ages, this is going to stack up to be really good adjacency, and then that also helps with here. And I'm sure there's other things that I could think about in the overall. So let's just do a little bit of continued scouting over here. I just want to make sure I know what's going on in this situation. Alright, now we have this resource, which is going to be a good production boost immediately, which I really like. We're going to get you over here. I just want to see what's going on in this situation. I don't know if I want... Let's go growth early on, and we'll just plop this into the... I believe I want this in the capital. So this is made into a district ASAP, but I'm not sure. Then scout this. I see there's something going on, but we don't have sailing yet, and I'm not going to research sailing. So let's get the scout over to here.
The tourists should get another lens.
Oh, so this could be a very good Petrocity. So I should probably push to get something settled here sooner rather than later. And that way, I can just go nuts. Okay. Oh, so here's the one issue that I've kind of backed myself into a corner. If we do... We will do... Okay. Slight adjustment, but not a significant one. And that's a good thing. Alright, so we've got you. So now what I really want is pottery. And then we're going to push for the great steel and try to build that, and then swing over to masonry to try to build that. We will be doing... We're going to see how successful we could be trying to really balance multiple things at the same time. Oh, I don't know. Honestly, none of these, it's probably just immediate science, because the other stuff isn't really that useful. We're going to get discipline. And actually, knowing that, maybe I do get my army built out, so I could start from leveling up the legatus. We're going to definitely be going for Classic Republic here. We will be slotting in both Charismatic Leader and Tool Making. What is it? Tool making? Tool making. Just so we already get the culture. So leave. So either 100%. I kind of like the immediate growth event. So I think we're going to do that. And start to work towards these resources over here. So we'll plop a farm over here. Ooh, and we have seen our first other civilization, Frederick of Egypt. Because it's Egypt, this is going to definitely make it harder for me to get the Great Pyramid. But we will figure it out. Okay, so we have a hostile civilization over here, which I consider that to actually be a good thing, because I can then send the legatus and my army over in that general direction. Do I want to... I'm going to just passively accept it for a little bit of extra culture. I do need to be mindful that I plan on having an army and going to war. So... I've decided I'm rejecting him. I was considering taking it, but if I know I'm going to be hostile, I might as well just allow for the relationship to not really improve this early on. So celebration, we don't have good... We're not building any wonders yet. So I think it doesn't make sense for us to do wonder construction. And I don't have enough slots, which that is something I should make sure I remember, is that after discipline, I should probably make sure I grab some of my... I might push for tactics to try to get the terracotta army early, so I get another legatus. So we have another growth of the men, and we're now going to be grabbing these dates. So here, my capital already is really benefiting from the additional resources, which is fantastic. I like this. So we're going to have this scout kind of go more in this general direction. We're going to have you go in this direction. So there's a lot of tropical up here. Is this like a... Okay, it's just a mountain. Okay, so now with technology, the Great Stele, Stelly. I'm just going to call it the Great Stele. And with that, we can easily pivot to masonry at that point. The only thing, what is the condition for... Must be placed on grassland. So that's here. Okay, perfect. Continue to scout out. Continue to scout. I should be able to befriend city-states soon. Scout. We have met Ben Franklin.
Greetings. I am Benjamin Franklin, doctor, scientist, writer, and full of advice, whether you will listen or not.
We're going to be friendly with Ben Franklin because he likes to be friendly. And so he's going to be chill. And I would rather, since I met Frederick very early, I'm going to assume he's over here. And if I know he's over here, he's closer and he's militaristically driven, which would lead me to be a little worried about his eventual goals to attack me. So we're going to absorb all of y'all and move the legatus in that general direction. So now, the goal, I'm going to push towards getting terracotta army early, because that would help invest production into another legatus. And then their promotions would be much easier to maintain. Reveal the location of Sethep. Let's reveal the location of Sethep. Where is... Oh... Whatever. That was really aggravating. I should have maybe put a little bit more thought into that action. Okay. Ooh, so we're gonna put the warriors out. Move you. Move you. We're gonna now be starting to get that juicy experience. So now you can skidoo at you. Move the warrior, move you. Move this swordsman up. And now he already has a promotion. Perfect. And we're going to give him assault. Did the legatus just have... Did they get something else? Gain 1 charge to create a new settlement every 3 levels. It has. Okay. Response to diplomatic action. Open borders. Yes. He's over here, so I do have a ways to... So I should honestly... I know that I was happy be about the potential of a Petra city over here, but there's not much land, so this might just become an eventual town. But I should settle west to make sure I have a connected army as I venture towards conquest. So should pass on that. So that's where you should retreat here. Actually, I should also have you retreat here, and let's just generally heal. Move the slinger and just start attacking people. I know I should be trailing because this is deity mode. They're coming after me. Himiko. This is another one where she might want to be my friend. And I'm not really looking to conquer more than one person. So we respond to diplomatic action. Yes, I gladly accept the local festivities. Trailing in civics. Okay, so we're going to continue to bring you down south. We will continue to get a little bit of experience at a time. And let's see. They're getting healed. Let's try to heal the scout up here, just so I don't have to worry about it. Get you moved over here and get a little bit more scouting done. No, I'd still want you to be healing. Continue to skidoo. Another growth event, and we're going to be now going towards the cotton, because now additional yields are coming here, and this is a good thing to me. So with the saw pits in progress, and we're going to try to sneak in the brickyard before the Great Stele is done. And now, continuing to sneak the scout further on down. Perfect. So kill you. And we're just going to heal. We're going to wait till this army is fully done. Grab this. We want the culture because I want to get to the terracotta army faster than anything. Respond to diplomatic action. Ooh, I accept this because I know it'll motivate both of us. And actually, one quick thing. Gate of all nations must be placed adjacent to a district. I don't know if I'll really realistically be able to acquire it, just given everything. But I will keep it in the back of my mind. I will accept this. Now, so there is an aggressive city-state down here. I'm getting really good scouting information, which I like. And I'm gonna save this gold for when I can upgrade. That's, I think, the big thing too, is that a lot of this investment in wonders and is good right now because I don't have the legions yet, so I don't really have the military that I want. And we can probably move you forward. And we can probably just plop y'all out here. Move everybody else forward. Continue to scout. This isn't much of an army, but it's better than nothing. Change our relationship. Okay, so production. What do I want out of here? Because I have 1 turn. Let me quickly 2-turn a warrior. Because that'll be good for the eventual chain of promotions that I'm aiming for. Alright, where was my scout attacked? This is fine. Let's just get you out. Okay, so now let's move the... Move you out of the way. Move the Legatus over here. Oh, whoops. I left him vulnerable. Should be fine, though. Alright, so. Great Still is done. Now, we're thinking bronze working. Because I need these legions sooner than later. So we're going to go to irrigation. And we will heal and just see what life gives us. Continuing to... Ooh, I really like the social policy with the scouts. I've never really used it too much, but you get a lot of scoping done really quickly. So we're going to move over here. And we're going to attack because I'm pushing for the promotion. I really need any type of promotion I could get. Okay. So Great Stell to me is going to go over here. And we're going to move you up forward. Let's get you healed. End of turn. We're going to keep working on the Great Stell because I like that gold. I don't feel like having Terracotta Army. We might still be able to also shoot towards. I'm not the biggest fan of these units here. So we're going to actually have the... I'm gonna try to surround this over here. And now mysticism is potentially a good idea, but I'm going to actually start investing in the traditions because I want to have tradition policies ready for when because we're gonna get 4 total, which means that could be +8 combat strength towards my legions, so I want them ready. And I think we start with, let's start with the Cursus Honorum because of the because of the culture benefits. And then let's keep this let's not do anything with these units just yet. I will attack you though, just so you're a bit weaker. Okay. So now I can shoot you, attack, and we're gonna disperse this. I was hoping it would have given me more militaristic. I'm gonna get the war support on wars. I have nothing to do with this unit, so I'm gonna just bring them over here. And I don't know what I do. I was sort of hoping that I was gonna get more, just a little bit more experience. That's a shame. Maybe it's worth seeing how much I could get out of the city-state to the south. If I can squeeze out, because I would love to get level 4 Legatus so I can get the +5 combat strength before anything else. So why don't I withdraw the army and get the Legatus south over here. Alright, so now this is where I want a production tile more than anything else. Food is going to be good as well. So this way, I'm getting the most production out of this, which is good. It's exactly what I'd want. Okay, so we know there's a couple of units over there. Continuing to scout Ben Franklin's... Oh, that's an army. He's still denouncing me. I gladly accept that. The celebration, so now this is where I want wonder building to come into play. So now let's start to continue to get experience. I'm sneaking the scout a little bit just to see really what's over here. So this is a fine mess that but we should be fine because I can still spit out units. You're going to retreat. Let's have them focus fire on you. Okay, so now the Legatus has the promotion. So now the Legatus can create a town. And to me, it should settle. Is there any iron near me? That actually would be a relatively good info. Oh, it's all the way over here. I wonder if I settle ambitiously here. Let's see. Settler. I wonder, I feel like I should settle here. I think I settle here so I can get the iron online and take it from them. But it's gonna be a tough it's gonna be tough to succeed with. So we're gonna just let that level up. And then let's get this scouting. Okay, so let's move the Legatus up. Let's move you. Shoot you. Let's shoot you. And we're going to keep this as is. Next turn. This I should keep an eye on. So maybe it does make sense for me to. So, okay. Free suzerain.
There is a
Perfect. That actually, and then we're going to try to sneak tier as well. So diplomatic. I will. Okay, so I can now create a pantheon. And to me, so mines and quarries, I don't really have that. Maybe it just makes sense to do production towards wonders is not a terrible idea, although I don't really have a place to. Maybe over here isn't too bad. I'm gonna just do that because we already are, and then I can actually, let me see, I can build it over here, so that way it's going to now help with the wonder production, which ultimately makes certain things cheaper in my game plan. Let's see. And then attack with you. We're gonna. I'm seeing a storm gathering here, and I think it makes sense for me to retreat and bring the Legatus up north. Let's see if I can... I can't. There was no point in me doing it. Yeah. Okay. So, perfect. Blah, blah, blah. You're unimpressed. I would be unimpressed too. Alright, we're gonna now bring everyone back up north. I'm not particularly worried about... Alright. So we're gonna bring the scout back. Okay. So he's actually
Avoid any
diverted
specific
away, which is good. Now we're gonna work on getting that into play. Let's move you quickly into place and take out this scout, or just give myself some experience. Because where are we at? I still want more experience. I'll just heal the scout in the meantime, and let me get the scout around Ben Franklin. So, because I see now this. So, let's take this guy out. Move you up. So this is where he has the potential to screw me over really badly. Please just try to attack the city and don't get onto my wonder. Oh, thank God.
May the might of the
So now, what's good about this, let me sneak you back here. There's nothing amazing about this right away. What I think I should do is either I should sneak out another slinger for defensive purposes. This is tricky. This is tricky. Tricky. Okay. So I know I need bronze working. The downside is that's 29 turns. Purchasing the library is going to take some time, or I can build it. To me, I probably need to make sure I survive this war. So I'm gonna grab a slinger. And, oh. I'm gonna lose the scout. Ah, whatever. I was pretty much done. Okay. I accept that. They didn't attack. Let's get you into position. Move you. Alright. So Slinger's not gonna do much. To me, it's probably gonna I need to build some warriors. Take me there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what the hell? When did I... Let's see how it plays out. So this killed that slinger. We're gonna move you into here. And then heal up. Shoot. Shoot. continue to move you over here. So I see a army commander coming in. I think the best thing I can do... Ooh. Here. Let's get another warrior. And then I think I could start building the terracotta army, but not a solid guarantee. I'm going to hold on to this. Let's heal that scout up potentially. Heal the units in here. Yeah, this is perfect. So that's gonna go here. We're gonna now start to build the terracotta army. Start doing fortification, continue to slowly whittle this down with a slinger. I think we're fine, so let's just keep this healing. Fortification. Fortification. Okay. So this, to me... Let's move you over and you over here. You're still healing. And the legatus we're gonna push out here a little bit.
It is easier to find.
Okay, now we're changing policies. So I don't need the scout anymore. And to me, I'm not actively working towards the infantry. And now what I want is, if I now place these warriors out here, I'm going to be getting myself experience, and I should be doing, because it has military aid and the combat difficulty, but now I have combat strength from my traditions. And now, perfect. And I'm going to want that order so I can get that +5 combat strength. So, now I should be able to use the legatus and heal up a little bit. Unit and new settlements that you found. Ooh, so maybe I should wait to found this town until this finishes. And actually I have the Legion. So narrative, codex or influence. I'm gonna go with the codex because I want that additional science. So speaking of, Ben Franklin is already befriending you and I don't want to annoy him. It might behoove me to sneak at and get Dividorum so that I can get that infantry combat strength bonus. You're gonna stay here. We're gonna skip this for now. So throw you in here, throw you in here, throw you in here, and let's just quickly heal these units. So do I want more growth or do I want, I think I want more production to secure. I want to secure the terracotta army as best I can. Okay, Emporium allows the construction. The Emporium, +2 gold in cities that have at least 1 resource assigned to them. Or gold in percentage increases. The Emporium seems like the way to go, but I don't know where I would be building that. Oh, the gemstone is actually probably what I should be doing. Because I now have that additional production which is very handy. So we're going to continue to heal you. I think it's safe for me to move this swordsman out and about. We're going to continue to have this an eyeball over here. Because now he's looking. So we should shoot you. Continue to bring the swordsman up here. Let's move the scout down. I will continue to have great diplomatic relations with you guys. Let's see. So you're neutral but hostile. So they're hostile to each other. And they're both neutral to Frederick. Which I wish they were both hostile to Frederick. You'll win some. Okay. Whoop. I think I just got more culture. I don't know. I just agreed to. Alright. Continue to just take that out. Okay. So, warrior. And we're going to have them in place. So, what got built? The Dersh. And it was Ben Franklin. That's fine by me. So, what I want to do is put these warriors out. And let's attack you and try to take out this unit. And then if we move the legatus up, I can then attack you and continue to get even more experience. Oops. So let's sneak all of these units back into the legatus, and we're going to send the legatus up over here so we can settle our first town. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Where are we looking? Where are we looking? So I think over here currently makes sense. And there's a couple, like, again, right now I'm more farming experience than actively trying to take his cities. This war is just going to go on. It's going to go up the river. We're going to put this unit over here. He's probably going to try to attack, which is fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And this is a city we can end up... Oh, this is... What? Ben Franklin? Alright, he might have just made himself an enemy. Alright, so we're going to settle a town. And we're going to... Let's grab resources in this direction and work our way up. And I'm going to actually build the library so I can get more science. Because that's where I'm a little bit falling behind. And I'm going to shoot you. Shoot you. Narrative choice. I'm going to go with the production in the palace. Any type of production is going to be very useful to me. I'm going to do the not fully support it, because I might want... You're befriending you, and you're slowly potentially becoming my friend, because Ben Franklin has annoyed me. Okay. Does it make sense? I know I can't. Is there... Okay, so the dates, I want to move to the town when I can. I didn't realize I had such terrible... So you're going to actually heal. And I'm going to fortify this position more than actively try to... continue to chip away at you. And I have now, so building the terracotta army worked. So now, what I should do, and it's full, that's both good and terrible. Because, I wonder if that just gave me a culture injection. No, it didn't. Alright. This has helped. Because now, first things first, I could take this out and immediately get it some experience. We're gonna now move this up. Production, I should probably do... So it has to be next to a district. So what I want is the basilica, because I could really use the gold and the influence more than anything else. So we're going to build that, and then we're going to go for the Gate of All Nations. And yes, I am very ambitious this game, and I'm okay with that. I'm assuming... Continue to stay put. We're healed now, so actually this is a moment for me to now... Okay. To really go nuts. And... move you over here, so everyone is protected.
He heard.
Perfect. So, how much is it? Let's get these units promoted. Oh, I like this. Alright, so we're out of and so these units are going to have to be my best friends right now. So, these are just on alert. Choose technology. We're going to now circle back to masonry. Because I want to potentially also build the pyramids. The Colosseum just needs to be adjacent to a quarter. The Legatus gains the Bulwark promotion for free. Which one's the Bulwark promotion? This initiative, route, storm, steadfast. So it gets used so units can fortify faster. 2 golds in the capital for every town. 5% without a growing focus. Gain a free... Okay, so we're going to just honestly push towards this. My social policy. So, I don't need this, and I want the combat strength. And we want the Legatus to go up because I want the Legatus to get some of this combat strength, and then we're going to be moving towards Wasset. So now if I look, my combat strength is higher because I have +6 combat strength now from traditions, the +5 from order, and 2 from route. So Skidoo, oh actually, and then Skidoo. So now this Legatus is getting that, should have gotten that experience. Wait. I hate this game. It doesn't have any units. It's just from the other. I mean, like, I should have known that that was the case, but there are worse things. Okay, so did I actually, like, get anything damaged? Let's push for the barracks. And then we're going to do 4 legions. And then the Gate of All Nations. To me, let's actually slurp this up and heal. And we're going to move this legatus back towards the capital. Move you over here. Next turn. So mausoleum was built. So now I have additional gold per turn, and more importantly, the additional influence per turn. We're gonna keep that as it there. So the legatus is going to actually chill where the dungeon is. They're all healed, so I'm going to start moving this legatus out towards Wisset. The only thing I'm a little hesitant about. No, so now we have a reason to still be chilling here. Respond. So we're going to move that unit over here. Keep you there. Let's bring the Legion out. And then move you up. And then move you here. Attack. And then the Legion is actually going to kill the Settler. Take me there. That's fine. Reject. I don't mind. Let's do the Wonder production, because I can then just sneak in and quickly grab the Gate of All Nations. Whoops. Just realized that my mic was on the ground this whole time. I'm really curious to see how that plays out. I'll have to listen back to that afterwards and see what I want to do about it. Let's keep at this. So I don't like this being a thing. So, what? Tier got taken out. I don't like this. Because... let's see. Let me move this Legion out and attack from behind. I'm going to continue to fortify. Phoenicia is defeated. And you're fine, because I'm just going to poke you down. So which one is revolting? So it's just you. Let me take you down. Actually, I do want the siege units. And the reason why is because they're going to do a lot of damage for me. I don't have siege units unlocked. Well then, I could have played this out a little bit better. This is the one thing that is, I hope they pay. I don't feel like this. I mean, this is always issues with Civ Deity AI. You like can never get, by the time you like really build up your empire and you can like get into the swing of things, you kind of like the age is already over. And there's certain things you really have to beeline, and it kind of makes things a tad frustrating. It could be handled a little bit better. I think this is fine. They're circling back, so I'm gonna move this archer up over here. So this legatus, Let's move you over here. I lost it at 1 turn. Ugh. That's stinky. So let's do this. We're gonna go for the archer here. We're gonna put you back in to heal. I'm gonna pop you out. How much does... Oh, God. Oh. I wish I had seen this coming out of the fog of war. Ah. This is what I don't like, is when they... Let's see how that plays out. Let's move you up. Move you up. Move you, because now I need... This is gonna... I'm gonna lose this city, unless they start to try to attack. So they didn't? So this was the one where I said, okay, that's good to know. So I didn't realize. Move you. Move, move. Move, move, move. Move. Siege units. I'm gonna still attack you. Move you out. Skidoo. Skidoo. Move you in. Heal. Biolegion. Move this legion, and then my turn. This is the thing that's so tough. So when defeating the archer was defeated, which is fine. If I knock you out, I can move this legatus into a better position. I can... There's nothing I can really do except protect. And then get one more legion and move this legion up. Let's... This is actually gonna just be on... Is it gonna be on Legion duty? I could use the golds, but it's probably just more productive for me to just crank out legions at this point. Alright. So. First things first, I need to move this back into position. We're going to... This sucks, because now I just don't have the military might to... And it sucks, because I should absolutely have the military might. Like, these bitches ain't nothing. They ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Okay. So, like, I haven't even gotten a chance to really properly attack the walls. Okay, what died? Defending and archer died. Let's move you out of the way. Let's move you out of the way. Move you into position. You're gonna probably die, which is fine. take me to... Oh, what the hell? Wait, what? Alright, I'm not the biggest fan of this start. So I'm probably going to reset and accept that I've lost the last... No, throw units. Throw units at everyone. I paused to quickly deal with something and I forgot to unpause, but not much time has passed. Continuing to make sure I can cave in, because if I can take Waset, I'm going to try to grab Aquilia. I'd say my big issue with this run is that I didn't invest a lot in science. And ooh, let's get you out of the way. Let's get you to attack you. You're still chilling, but I'm gonna now attack with you. So there's an army here now. And I can continue to... So that's fine, because he's thrown himself into a bit of a goofy position. Let me... What would I have? Let me actually now use this legion to attack and put you here and actually just leave my general defending. Settlement under threat. You're fine. Okay, so this is basically where I'm stuck a little bit. So it took out the units. And what is tough is I have to somehow... I need to... get into a position where I have a good assault, and that's going to be hard. I think I should bank on healing with this Legatus over here, and then try to just slowly poke away at this city's defenses. Let me fortify here. I think I'm gonna take a... I'm gonna heal this Legatus first, and then I'm gonna make the risk. To heal. Let me bring this Legatus forward. And then I think we're fine.
An army is a minute.
So, grow down to me. Let's just continue to work these river tiles, so I'm making the most out of my Great Pyramid Wonder. This is going to go back here. We're going to spit you out. You're going to go in here. We're going to spit this Legion out. And then we're going to have our assaults ongoing onto the walls of the capital. the hardest part here, so I should really make sure. If I were to do this again, and there's a real chance I consider restarting this round, is I should really push for the Legion. So let me tuck away in you, tuck away in you, and bring these units up. And then I'm going to make the bold move of leaving this city. So let me sneak you away, get you into position. Attack you. Attack with you. I have a promotion. And it's this, so command radius after attacking, and this command radius is going to explode now. This is good. The only downside is how close the age is going to end. I actually also should be pushing for the war weariness, because at this point, I should be able to take, I think, as long as there isn't anyone that snipes the as long as no one snipes the end of this age, I should 1000% be fine. So this Legion is going to go here, and then I can safely plop this Legion back out here. Move you, you. Some of these I might need to adjust this. These textures are a little rough. But, like, the trees and everything else isn't. Anyway, let's kill this settler. Because you're backing out, which is perfect. So, we're going to settlement of tiers. That was a little scary. So, I have tier now. I don't really have anything to accomplish with it. Okay, let's see. Let me throw this Legion here as a distraction. Toss you into this now. I think that's fine. Let's take you out of here. You here and you here. You here. I need to be careful. I don't want to finish. Let's bag y'all up. And this can heal. Heal. Let's move these folks into more advantageous position. Continue to throw legions at the problem. And this is where I want. So, no, absolutely not. I'm rejecting the deal. Pray I don't reject it any further. Wait a minute. Hold the fucking phone. Where is my Legion? Oh god, I had a fucking panic attack for a second. Let's do this. This might be a really stupid idea. Let's move you into here. Move you over here to heal. You're going to continue to heal as well as you. But you're going to be part of our frontal assault. And next turn this. Let's take you out. Continue to... We're going to fortify. Move everyone forward. Because that's like the crazy thing. So like I have +8 strength, which is supposed to nullify... But their melees... The chariot... Fuck the chariots. So 3 combat strength from the suzerain. Iron and bronze working. They just... Oh, well, he has a lot of horse resource. Fuck that. I mean... So... Lots of us attacking. But nothing definitively... So let's do this. Attack with you. We're gonna actually fortify the position. Improve trade relations because I want that yum gold. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. And then just heal. Heal. And then put these folks into position. There's nothing that I'm really accomplishing here. Please. Okay, so now you're... Let's get the +1 range first. So... Let's sneak you away. To me, this is a... Let's attack. Let's attack. I have taken with set. I have gotten the promotion. Diplomatic. I will assist your wonder construction. I have an attribute, a scientific one. I have conquered with set. And where am I in terms of the military progress? So what would allow us to get peace? Getting Aquilia back and Menfer, you would accept this deal. I'm assuming you wouldn't accept anything else. So I get my occupied city back, or settlement back, and I now acquire your city. So I did achieve a golden age. The biggest thing that's really tough about this situation is that let me just paint the picture a little. First things first. Oh, because I never... Well, I can do something about it. Let me see if I can quickly settle... 1, 2... So let me settle here really quickly and capture this. Capture all this. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's not the end of the world. But I wish nothing else would capture it. So we're going to try to sneak the legatus over here before the time runs out. In terms of everything else, okay. I don't want to accidentally end the era. So 1, 2. So I should be fine to sneak in a camel resource and sneak this up. We're at 400. Is it worth me trying to build? Let's give it a shot. Let's give it the old college try. you're gonna just stay here for now, and we're just gonna bring everyone here. We don't need more legions now, so it becomes a question of, do I want to build the market? And I think the answer is yes. I can't build any. There's no... Oh, yeah. I was about to say, there's no way there's... Anyway, we're going to bring these... Elite everyone back over here. And I did accomplish my goal. He's still going to hate me. And he's not wiped off the map. He has 4 settlements? I see 1. I see... Oh... Well, the bright side is, besides this settlement over here... Oh, and there's one over here. He's more or less out of my way. And I got a lot of what I wanted done. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I built 2 okay. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. You're going up there. I'm gonna look at the wine. Alright, well... I mean, actually, it would be convenient if we could keep him at bay for the rest of the game, because I'm not going to be that focused on military conquest for the rest of the game. I really hope I can grab this. Alright. Everyone's gonna heal. Heal, heal, heal. Let's just heal or keep you in place. I don't care about anything else otherwise. So I want to move, but this is also grassland. 1, 2, 3. What's the risk of having this be the one? I really always like to build the serpent mound, because I think if I know... What is the serpent mound? Where is serpent? Serpent mound. Alright. I don't like that. Why is it? Wonders. Whatever, I'm looking it up online. 1 serpent mound Civ 7. Well, first things first, it's serpent. But it still doesn't change. That is just, so it has to, okay, so it has to be placed on grassland. So I'm going to actually leave this spot open. I was originally aiming to keep it, but I guess we could potentially build it here. Yeah, we're going to do that because it gets adjacency from here. And then this just is 2. So narrative choice. Oh, yes. More gold. Yum, 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 yum. I want that gold. We're going to continue to expand where we are grabbing these river tiles. Choosing technology, it ultimately doesn't matter. Money's just on the mind, so I'm going to just go with that mastery. So we're good on resources. Alert. So now we're going to go next turn. Tornado. Diplomatic. Yeah. I will. I could have supported it. Whatever. Trade opportunity. Let's just keep you on alert. It's getting cheaper. I'm not worried about... I'm more worried about the era ending than anything else. I wanted to... Okay, I could still do that. So let's just heal you for now. Okay, good. I was able to build you. Let's try to get everything up here. Resource allocation. We're good here. Alert. We're just trying to end the era. An unmet city-state was defeated. Age of Antiquity is ending. Ooh. We're getting that because I need to purchase. Oh, and I just made it. Yay! What is... And then I can now have this. This will probably be converted into a city in the next era because I can make use of it. I have... I'm just like looking at... What did... You put the granary here? Don't do that. I see potential in the settlement. But let's just keep going. So production. Let's just repair one of the farms. So command. Oh, and that means I can do this. Yoink. And then we can grab... Oh! Oh, yes. The influence. Let's just keep everyone... Because now, I believe, this will be the end of the... Oh, it's not the end of the era just yet. Let me get a galley out. Let me repair the... Over settlement cap. Oh, we're fine. I guess it's... Oh, the large army was that I just wouldn't have enough generals to move into the next era, which is fine because it's ending anyway. And honestly, I accomplished it. It played out in a really weird way. I think
The Roman Empire
I didn't settle as quickly as possible. I think I jumped into the war. I got roped into the war much earlier than I expected. I still built a lot of the wonders that I really wanted. Like now I have very strong generals already, which is very good advantage because I honestly think I'm going to keep this military pursuit going, but instead I'm going to focus a little bit more on the settlements, like the homeland settlements. So I think I will probably end up going towards Spain and use that era to still use my military, but slowly transition into creating really strong cities to set me up for a really strong modern era. But that's going to be the episode. Thank you so much for watching. This is Clefairy signing out.